Alright guys, this is it. Here it is. Secret Empire issue number 10. Yes, the last issue of the event. Alright. Who knows, there might be some more tie-ins, but then some other stuff. But let's look at some of the variant covers that came out for it. Alright. Gotta love that one with the Ant-Man. Alright, we also have this one I really don't like. Come on, no more Hydra. Come on, please. No more Hydra. Okay. Another really nice cover looking there. Alright, got this one with Hydra, Captain America. Of course, we have this one as well. Our villain variant. And then our action figure variant as well, which folds out into a big picture. Alright, so those are some of the variants. I think there's still 2 or 3 more that I'm missing. I'm pretty sure it's like 3. Well, let's go ahead and dive into Secret Empire issue number 10 and see what is going on and how this thing is going to wrap up. I think we already kind of know, but let's double check. If you also notice, no more Hydra logo, no more cracked shield. It's the full shield now. Okay. So let's start off with that first page. And where are we at here? All right. So look at that. Stand down. You know, Cap is just there. He's telling. Remember, he's in front of all the our heroes, and he's telling them, "All right, stand down." It's a pretty cool looking panel there. And, you know, Spider-Man like this, I guess, by the color scheme, your Hydra Cap. And he's like, but he kind of like stole Tony's thing. And Tony's like, yeah. Kind of funny, though. But Cap's there saying, you know what? It's over. You know what? You guys are wrong. I'm right. You need to listen to me. And it's time to rebuild America the way it's supposed to be. And everybody's there is like, Logan, and everybody's like, no, you know what? We're not feeling it. We're here to stop you, basically. And Hawkeye's mad. He's like, this is for Net, you son of a... And, you know, the Avengers assemble. Gotta like that panel right there. You know, all the Avengers coming in. And they swarm around Steve. And Steve, you know, he's fine. You know, they didn't stand a chance. And, you know, in a heartbeat, he just bent reality itself. And just wiped... you know, away the memories of them and just basically made them all just kind of disappear, right? And just kind of reshaped the entire, you know, country into his image. As you can see through here, you know, everything is changing to how he wants, you know, America to look like. You know, the Lincoln Memorial's changed, Washington Monument, the Capitol, everything. You know, and he's just looking at it and it's like, oh, it's done. And all of a sudden, he's like, Sam Wilson, Captain America, is behind him. He's like, no, it's not done. I heard you were looking for this, and it's the last piece of the fragment cube. And he's like, yeah, are you planning on using that against me? And, you know, at that moment, you know, he breaks down what, you know, Captain America used to be like, and I got like that panel there. It's going back to, you know, when he's fighting Thanos and everything. So Sam kneels down, and this is unexpected. He just kneels down and says, you know, Hail Hydra. He hands Steve the cube. You know, and Steve's like, well, this is a prize. Good, that's the right call, Sam, and I'm proud of you. But you do have something else of mine. And he takes the shield. So he inserts the cube into himself, and, you know, all of a sudden, you know, the cube is whole, and then it disappeared. And, you know, Cap is like, the cube, where did it go? And, you know, where is it? What have you done? And all of a sudden, Ant-Man appears. And then Bucky. And then it kind of breaks into moments earlier. What happened was Ant-Man, you know, shrunk himself down, as well as Bucky, onto the piece of the cosmic cube, and actually going inside of it. Bucky actually went inside of it. Then went to days earlier now. As you see, they're talking about the plan and how, you know, Bucky's saying, hey, you know, we need to give him the cube. And, you know, Kobik, she's just a scared, confused kid. You know, just, I got this plan worked out. You know, it kind of breaks into, then, you know, inside the cube, you know, there is our, you know, Captain America, we all know. And he's there looking for Kobik, and he finds her, you know. And he starts talking to her about basically, you know, I know you're scared, but let's basically fight this together type of thing. You know, nice little Cap speech. And they hear something, and it's Steve, and Steve realizes it's Bucky, you know. And next thing you know, you look at this, and Bucky's like, you know, Steve, give me your hand. It's okay, I've got you. And he pulls, you know, Cap free. And it breaks back, you know, to present. You know, our Supreme Leader is there, and it's like, you know, where's the cube? What did you do? And Kobik shows up, and she restores everything back to how it was, you know, and he is mad. No, he's yelling. And who should materialize but the good Captain America. So Captain America and Hydra Cap are looking at each other, and, you know, Cap is like, you know, that shield doesn't belong to you. And Hydra Cap is then, try and take it from me then, will you? So they go into this big epic fight, and you can see that, you know, they're fighting each other, and, you know, the heroes are like, you know, standing down because Sam is like, you know, they need to finish this themselves. They, you know, this is a fight between the two of them. And it goes into the fight, and, you know, the world is watching. But the thing is, though, they're evenly matched. You know, they weren't faltering. You know, they're getting each other blow for blow. And the world kept on watching, and, you know, as you can see, there's more panels of them fighting. I'll be honest, they could have really extended this fight sequence out a lot more than what they did. And of course, America still kept on watching, and, you know, the fight came close to where Thor's hammer is, right? And on the if you look at the hammer here, it says, you know, whoever holds this hammer, if he be strongest, shall possess the power of Hydra. That's kind of cool, you know. But you know, I thought Kubrick restored everything, so there's some little wishy-washy stuff going on in here, which, you know, so, you know, Hydra Cap goes to pick it up, but he can't. He's like, no. And, you know, good Cap is there, here, let me try. And all of a sudden the hammer changed to, you know, whoever worth, you know, possessed the power of Thor, you know, statement. And look at that 2-page panel, beautifully drawn, beautifully colored, inked, everything. You know, just Cap just lays that hammer right on Cap, Hydra Cap, and basically takes him down. You know, and good Cap's like, hey, you know, I'm sorry I wasn't. And, you know, the guys are there like, hey, we know it wasn't you. It's okay. And, you know, Cap is like, hey, Sam, you know, this didn't belong to him, but it doesn't belong to me either. And he hands Sam back the shield. And then he's like, hey, this doesn't belong to me either. And he throws Jane Foster, you know, the hammer so she's Thor again. You know, and moments later, you know, Kubrick, you know, starts to restore the history that has been corrupted and taken from all of them. And things are changed. And when they were given, like, you know, a little extra, I guess you can say, hope and everything. And you can see another 2-page layout here that, you know, of the Earth's mightiest heroes all standing united together throughout everything. And then here in the epilogue, you know, it talks about, you know, how they've been rebuilding the country. You know, Kubrick didn't restore everything. She had to leave some reminders of the damage that was done. Now, this is what I don't understand either. It's like, she's just a kid. Why would she, you know, be more so philosophical in all of this? So, you know, the country's rebuilding itself and mourning their losses, and Inhumans are, you know, being set free. And so they're going through everything, and, you know, Brian, he's out, reunites with his son outside of the camp and takes him home. You get back to the house, and it's all in disarray. Toilet paper, spray painted on, boarded up, and it's been just terribly, you know, vandalized. And he puts his son to bed and decides that he's going to worry about cleaning up tomorrow. He just needs to get some sleep. And in the morning, you know, he wakes up to see that the neighborhood's pulling together to repaint the house and clean it up and fix it and do the things that they need to. And how, well, they never lost hope. And this little panel of Captain America, Sam Wilson toy. That's it. That concludes this event, really. You know, there's probably be a tie-in or two. We do know that there's going to be the Secret Empire Omega. That will be coming out shortly. Basically, Captain America to, you know, to rebuild his reputation and the country and everything. So we'll see what happens. I think we all pretty much knew how this event was going to end. We knew that Kobik was going to come through everything and restore everything back to the way it pretty much was. Well, that's pretty much what happened with it, and like we expected it would be. So I was hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping, you know, Hydra really needs that win. I don't know why they didn't. They should have. You know, everybody loves Hydra. Why not just keep them around and rebuild the country the way it should be? Well, all right. So it is what it is, and let's see what's going to be happening with Omega, and move on from there. All right, everyone. Hell Hydra. Cut off one head. 2 more shall take its place.